Hello everybody, this is Crafting Cat back for another video, and today marks the start of my Piston City series, with this being the first and most likely the biggest house in the entire city. This is a massive every single pixel is one block, so this is a perfect recreation of a Minecraft piston. It took about a day to make, or like an hour and a half maybe. But yeah, this is an insane creation that I have. And let's get right into the redstone contraptions. First up, you can see that we have this button, or maybe you can't see it. It's very well disguised. That opens up a flush piston door, which does have a little bit of delay on these bottom blocks, but that's because flush piston doors work a lot differently in Bedrock Edition than they do in any other edition. This light turns off the lights and apparently opens a trap door of some sort over here. Oh, because of the redstone light. Anyway, you can see we have a pretty simple interior style. Over in here, we have a super smelter system, which smelts twice as fast as any normal furnace. So if I get myself some coal and, say, some diamond ore, I think I put the diamond ore in here, and then the coal in here, and you can see that it feeds in about equally, and eventually, yep, diamonds should be flooding in. These diamonds were from an earlier testing stage, but we have some blast furnaces and smokers over on this right side, and we have this shulker box storage system. Let's say tongue twister. If I grab myself an observer and place it right here, we can open this and then press this button, and that should bring about all the shulker boxes in this system, and this is basically the clock that causes the dropper to put them back into the dispenser. So that's how they get back in the dispenser after they are broken, but it's a really annoying sound. Now let's get on into the armory. The armory is probably my favorite room in this entire piston house. We have an armor equipping station, which, full netherite and a shield, just like my last piston house, and I'm going to take that all off. Oh, forgot the shield. Anyway, we have barrels with some weapons and items in them, and like food and stuff. And then over here, this is a little item thing that drops out ender pearls. It drops out 8, so 4 per dropper. This design in Java Edition would give you, I believe, 16 exactly. But again, Bedrock Edition, different mechanics. But yeah, that's the armory, and probably my favorite room in this whole thing. Let's flick this lever and go upstairs. Now, up on this floor, we have the bathroom. First thing when you walk upstairs, very similar design to what I had in my one chunk piston house, where you throw an item in and you get toilet paper out. That's achieved by a simple mechanism where when the hopper under this cauldron detects that it has an input, or an item in it, it will dispense out toilet paper from here. So that's a simple design, but still pretty funny and cool. Over here we have a storage system with just a bunch of chests. And in this under chest, we have 3 things that I will need for the rest of this video. This design is quite cool. You can see that when it's day out, it's blue. But then if I, say, change it to night, it turns to black. That's a cool design from one of Mumbo Jumbo's videos. I don't think it's the exact same design. I probably modified it a bit myself, but yeah, it'll turn back to blue when it's day. we have this little enchanting area over here, which has nothing redstone in it, and a TV that when I press this, it lights up. That's very simple. Just uses lanterns and some redstone. And now we have this farm, which is what I need the observer and the carrots for. Now this is, again, from a Mumbo Jumbo video. I get a lot of my ideas and contraptions from Mumbo Jumbo videos. He's probably my favorite YouTuber of all time. But this, if I put that there, it starts dispensing bone meal from all of these dispensers. And if I just walk along, it breaks the carrots immediately when I touch the pressure plates. You can probably barely hear a word I'm saying. What's going on? Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna break this. Okay, so that basically, what it does is when you walk along, it dispenses bone meal onto them, so the carrots grow, and then when you press this, it breaks all of them, and then there's water behind it so that the source blocks, or so that the farmland blocks are always, able to plant stuff. If I press this button here, it will turn this to soul sand, and then I can go up. There's a little bit of delay, but then you can see we have this little contraption here, which means if I press this again, it turns that bottom block to magma, so we can go back down. This is accomplished using wireless redstone. You might have seen this daylight sensor down here, and basically there's a piston up there that blocks off the daylight sensor, but then when we press that button up top, the daylight sensor senses it and pushes the piston over. So that's a pretty cool contraption. It could definitely be done better, like more compact, but this is the bedroom area, so we have bedroom, crafting table, furnace, tons of bookshelves, a little desk, all the fancy crafting tables they added in 1.14, and we also have this anvil replacement system, so say this anvil breaks, you just press this, and it'll push a new one into place, and also open that trap door, apparently. But over here we have the last thing in this video, which is pretty cool. This is a flush piston door, and that's why I needed the elytra this whole time, because this is how you exit the house. That opens, and then you can just fly out of your giant freaking piston, which I love. This is amazing. This is one of my favorite builds I've ever built in Minecraft. A whole lot better than my first piston house, and I can't wait to make the next episode in this Piston City series that I'm going to do. I'm already working on the house design for like some smaller pistons, so I'll have this one and then some smaller ones. Anyway, it's all really cool, but that's all from me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, and if you really enjoyed it, then make sure to subscribe. That's it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.